Hello guys, in today's video we will understand two topics, first ELO and second UC in vid. The ELO rating system uses some fairly straightforward math to figure out how skilled a player is. Let us understand it deeply. The ELO rating system is a method for calculating the relative skill levels of players in zero-sum games such as chess or esports. It is named after its creator Arpad Elo, a Hungarian-American physics professor. The difference in the ratings between two players serves as a predictor of the outcome of a match. Two players with equal ratings who play against each other are expected to score an equal number of wins. A player whose rating is 100 points greater than their opponent's is expected to score 64%. If the difference is 200 points, then the expected score for the stronger player is 76%. New players always start with an ELO rating of 0, so what we end up with is a nice distribution of ELO ratings, where a negative rating means you have a lower skill than the average player, and a positive rating means you have more skill than the average player. In a graph of players that joined in the last few minutes and their ELO rating, many players have a rating of 0. That's because a large portion of joining players is playing the game for the first time. Here is a ELO functioning code that means. This code updates a team's rating, ELO, after a game. Compute expected win chance finds how likely your team is to win based on both teams' ratings. Computer delta ELO uses this chance and the actual game result to adjust your team's rating. Now that we have an estimate of how skilled a player is, we can make sure similarly skilled players end up in the same games we do. I will tell you this later in that video only, but first let us see how our ELO rating. Click on Pressed and then follow me. This is your ELO. Now let us see some Jesper message about ELO. Now we came to last topic, matchmaking. What is matchmaking? Let me tell. First things first, the skill level of a player is not the only thing that needs to control in which game you end up. There are a few more factors. First point, which map the player has currently downloaded, or if they have played a map recently. Ideally, players don't end up in the same map twice in a row. Second point, the current location of the player. Connecting to a server on the other side of the globe means a higher ping. So if there's a location close to the player, it should take priority. Third point, how many players are already in a game. If the game is full, no one should join it at all. And if a game is empty, it should take priority over one that is almost full. Fourth point, how many flags have already been captured. If the game is close to finishing, no new players should be added, since they might end up seeing the victory-defeat screen right after joining. Fortunately, not all players leave after a single game, so right after a game ends, and you see the victory-defeat screen, the matchmaking system starts to collect groups of players so that similar players all end up in the same game. These pre-join groups look something like this. Every row represents a single player or a squad. The background color of rows indicates which group they belong to. As you can see, each group usually contains a list of players of about the same region and ELO rating. Now, if you want to read more about this topic, check the description.